More Plunder previews. Let's see what new cards we have here. Rope, again, lots of rope. And Prepare, this is the first time I've seen this one. That seems cool. Rope is cool with Priest? No, the order is wrong. And there's Fellowship of Scribes. There's a lot going on here. Rope, Priests, Mask, Magpie all make some sense to me. Village is tough with... Village is tough here with only Crossroads as your village. Mining Road is kind of cool with like Astrolabe and Rope, but I think I'm gonna go Priest. Priest Prepare is interesting. Let me work this out. Priest Prepare, I keep the 2 estates out of the shuffle. So I've got an 8-card shuffle. I'm guaranteed to hit 5 unless I draw 4 coppers estate, and then I'm going to hit something good the next turn. And this turn I can pick up the Mining Road. Do I want to draw now? I guess? I don't know. I would like to pick up a Sinister Plot. It doesn't look like that's going to happen this shuffle. Maybe take the Crossroads here. Astrolabe. Prepare doesn't seem useful. Sycophant doesn't seem that useful to me either. But here I'm going to gain a Rope and put it into play. And that will give me 3 after that. Yeah, I really want a Magpie, I really want a Sinister Plot. Just doesn't seem like I'm finding the time. We'll grab an Astrolabe here. It's a nice treasure to have. And I will trash a copper so I can play this Crossroads for a bit of draw. I think the average card in my deck is better than copper. So I'm likely to draw something that's better than copper here. Okay, 4. Splot, Magpie. I think Magpie. Magpie should just be really good here. So here we hit something decently big, actually. We hit 8, looks like. Astrolabe's a coin. And I get something else into play. I guess that'll be put a Rope into play. And then get ourselves a Sinister Plot. And feel slightly annoyed. And feel like our opponent's a little bit ahead. They've got this extra gold. We must be a little bit thinner here. Okay. So this is 6. It seems like a good turn to get a gold and put it into play. And then maybe grab a Sycophant, maybe grab a... We played an Astrolabe this turn, maybe grab an second Astrolabe. The Magpies should start to draw for us pretty well. If we can multiply them. We've got a bunch of treasures still. Yeah, gaining gold on the turns when you have Mining Road in play is quite interesting. It's also interesting Sinister Plot when you have like 2 ropes in play, so that you make sure to find things to trash. I'm not as worried right now about trashing, but because I have magpies, or a Magpie, and I expect to see more Magpies soon enough, or not. Okay. 9. Do I need another mining road? I'm considering just like Magpie Mill. Mill works well with Crossroads. I'm not really convinced about that, but neither of us are having any luck at gaining magpies, but they're drawing coppers to their laboratories, so you can't really complain. I think 2 is a good number for Astro to take to Sinister plot now. It doesn't really seem necessary. We'll draw 2. Okay, this was nice. We found the mining village. Okay, we bottom decked. We bottom decked the other Magpie. I can't really see a reason not to play all the cards. Okay, we can put a gold into play, which I think we will. And then maybe we just get like a Magpie and another mill. 2 more Magpies. Magpie mill, and then we look to start greening next turn. We got both of our Astrolabes down, so we're kind of awkward. Yeah, I think we let our Sinister plot build up to about 3, unless we have a big dud. And probably we want to use it at about 3, because the game will end before it... You know, if we get to 4 or 5, the game will end before we get to use it again. So I'd like to use it like twice for value. And hopefully can get a couple of extra Magpies here. Yeah, they're going hard on the mills, which seems harder than I would do, but... Okay, so I believe if I have counted this out right... Oh. No, I missed... I needed one more draw, and I could have autopiled the Magpies. But that's not like the end of the world. We got a couple there. So yeah, again, we take the gold and we put that into play. We take a mill. We take a 4th gold. Sycophant. We can take Magpie, Sycophant. Having the extra Fellowship of Scribes doesn't do a lot. It does a little bit with the mill discard. I also just buy a duchy now. Buy a... The 4th gold seems okay, and then we just green from here. We have quite a few Magpies, so those should be drawing. We've got some Astrolabes. We'll get into play this shuffle, which will let us do Astrolabe things. And yeah, so they're getting 13 and 3 buys. These turns seem reasonable. We've added like gold only costing 3 effectively. I mean, the turn you buy it, effectively calling 3. We add token. All right. We draw. Let's see if we can draw a little bit more. We're hitting golds. I should have one more Magpie down here. Okay, so this effectively top decks a Magpie and gains the last Magpie, which is great. I don't think I want to play this priest. So it's 17. 5 buys. We're like nearing a 3 pile on like Astrolabes here. If we were like buy an Astrolabe, we would have 5 buys and 15 money. So we could buy 5 Astrolabes here if we wanted to. Not quite enough. I think I'm just going to take double province. I think that's got to happen now. And we can buy a copper and put it into play in order to get a Sycophant. I don't really see the need to do that. So I have to decide if the game's going to end in 2 turns or in 3 turns. If I think the game's going to end in 3 turns, if the game's going to end in 2 turns, I should consider taking the Splot now and trying to end it on this turn. Especially because I have a bunch of duration draw, I should be able to... I think because my 2 Astrolabes are out of play this turn, my deck is smaller, and next turn my deck will be bigger. Okay, that said, is there a world where I triple Province? No? Yes? No? No? Yes? Is there a world where I triple Province? I don't know. I really don't know. If they double Province again, I cannot win. I don't know. I think I have to use the Sinister Plot this turn and try to triple Province. I only had 17 last turn. I would need to discard with a bunch of mills. How else would I make money? I would need to priest something. I don't want to undo. I don't want to trash. Don't trash. Okay. So I guess we draw and we hope to have a big turn. And we want to keep the green cards so that when we draw the Crossroads, we can draw on. We're just never going to find the Crossroads. Oh my goodness. That's brutal. Okay. This could be Province Prepare. I don't really want to prepare. I want to draw. Oh, just bottom decking the Crossroads. Tough. Province Prepare doesn't do very much for us, I don't think. I think I'm double dutching. And I think I've lost this game. I was second player. That was a really bad draw. If I find the Crossroads like anywhere in that set of cards, I draw a bunch more. I draw these 2 Magpies or some Magpies. Maybe that was all my Magpies. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded so aggressively. But they top deck their Crossroads and draw 2 with it. It doesn't look like they're doubling, which is good. And they use their Sinister Plot. So if I can double Province this turn, I can win. But I regret obviously not provincing last turn now that I've seen what's happened. Is there a world where I play Gold Rope, prepare? Is there a reason to play the Rope? He draws me a card next turn. They buy 1 province, then I double Province Duchy. I think I can probably play a couple of Magpies. Okay. I have a mill on top now. I think I want to try to buy like a Duchy and prepare if I can. So that is 5. I'm like not close to Duchy prepare. I don't really want to draw with the mill is the issue. So I just like buy prepare Crossroads. Does the second Crossroads do anything? I really don't know. And just draw 2 now. See what happens. I don't think drawing here is correct. So prepare really does nothing. And I'll take a Sycophant and hope to use the thing next turn, the Fellowship of Scribes. Deck kind of fell apart there. Their deck kind of fell apart too. The Magpies betrayed me in the end. Looks like they're gonna hit 16 here pretty easily though. Yep, so it's a loss to me. And we move on to another game.